How to make your corporate address say Madison Avenue without spending a bundle on office rent.
If you're self-employed, the chances are you're concerned with other things, like impressing your clients, for instance. Elegant offices might be just what's needed to help close an important deal. But impressive offices cost money, big money. And many young or small companies would break under the financial strain. But don't despair, there are options. Here's Shahab Sharifi with a report on how to rent a Madison Avenue office on an 8th Avenue budget.
And this is the only way that we feel that we can lock you in, is by making you put your money where your mouth is. Now,
Harry Krebs is Executive Vice President of KB Creative Services, a concept marketing firm. His company has been doing quite well. Since 1981, they've consulted many of the Fortune 500 companies on how to increase the visibility of their products.
They're located at 575 Madison Avenue, but are they really? Well, if you were one of their clients, you'd certainly think so. That's because there's every indication that Mr. Krebs's business is located here, except for the fact that his office isn't at this location.
He just uses the offices here at 575 Madison Avenue when he needs to. He rents them from an office service company called Worldwide Business Centers. Harry Krebs's company is on their identity plan.
The identity plan is primarily a plan available to clients that don't need a full-time office, but they need a full-time identity. They need a phone number that people can call and leave messages. They need a mailing address, of course, for receipt of mail and packages. They need a telex address, and they need a receptionist on duty. And that's exactly what the identity plan incorporates into the service, is the identity of having a full-time office without the expense of paying for a full-time office.
If we had space on Madison Avenue, okay, where we would be footing the bill for the entire operation, our overhead would be astronomical, and we do not need that.
The cost of the identity plan is $600 for 3 months.
Which is a mere fraction of what it would cost a client to set up a permanent presence in New York. It could cost $50,000 by the time they hired people, furnished the office, made telephone installations, Xerox installations. And also, these clients that use the identity plan are usually, and I would say 99% of the time, clients that travel a great deal. And these are clients that don't want to worry about who's minding the store when they're out of town.
Worldwide allows their clients to focus their energies on running their business rather than get involved in running their back office.
There are also full-time clients here. They're under a program called the Full Facility Plan, which includes a furnished office, all the maintenance and utilities of that office, and a receptionist who will announce visitors. Incoming telexes are also provided for them, as well as a directory listing in the lobby with incoming mail and free use of one of Worldwide's conference rooms. Rosemary Lamb, who's editor and publisher of a new women's magazine called Romance Today, has been a client here for over a year.
Oh, that's beautiful. I really like that.
The reason it was so helpful was we came in, we had instant reception, instant secretarial help, instant word processing, an instant mailroom, so we could go out and do the editorial, sell the advertising, and get on with it.
I'll say this, it's unbelievable. When we deal with a lot of companies outside of New York, and when you hand them a card that has your company's name on it and the address of 575 Madison Avenue, I mean, right off the bat, they're impressed and they think that you're bigger than life. And I would say it's really very, very good for business. And as I stated before, I would rather put the money in my own pocket than put the money into overhead that's unnecessary.
For the best talk in town, I'm Shahab Sharifi.